XRP holders, as we see the crypto and stock markets up here today, I want to talk to you about how XRP, RLUSD, and Ripple are positioning us to become globally dominant. I've got several things to put out on your radar here today, some things that just came in to give you that proof and also talk to you about the SEC, Blackrock, and others. All I ever ask is if you do like talking about Ripple and XRP, guys, drop an X in the comment section, smash that like button, and share the video. Let others around the world know what's truly happening in this digital revolution. As we are sitting at 2.75 trillion here today globally, and the market cap is up 3.82%. Now, we are in extreme fear here still today, but Bitcoin up nearly 5% and XRP up 4%. Loving to see some air breathing back, some life breathing back into these markets is breaking here today. The S&P 500 is in deep green, on track for the biggest daily gain since November 6th, and is our first day without new tariff headlines. Gotta love it, right? Can it stick? Let me know in the comment section below, guys. Is this a dead cat bounce? Are we gonna see another big dip, or are we gonna start getting that momentum? I believe we're starting to move into a healthier market with a lot of positive things happening out there. Now, let's get into this RLUSD talk and what this stable coin is going to do here in the United States where I'm located, but more importantly, globally, and even more importantly than that, what it's going to do for the price of XRP. Now, here today, we see 6.5 million RLUSD was minted at the RLUSD Treasury. As in today, we got news that Russia is using Bitcoin, Ethereum, and stable coins for oil trade with China and India to bypass sanctions. Now, we know, and it's been confirmed, that the Bank of Russia has been working with Ripple for years looking at their technology. You think they're not going to be taking a look at faster, cheaper, more transparent technology like what the XRPL has to offer, with XRP being the heartbeat? I think it is very obvious. When you take a look at Bitcoin, this old, clunky technology, and Ethereum, of course, being very slow as well, what they will be moving into for cross-border payments and movement of massive amounts of money is going to be the XRP token. Now, RLUSD, let's talk about this really quickly and what it is confirmed that we are looking at here in the States for stablecoins. I believe RLUSD will keep the US dollar strong. It's been very obvious that Brad Garlinghouse has been talking to top officials like Tim Scott, and I want to talk to you about that in just a moment, that are really kind of being trailblazers right now for the stablecoin talk. Well, Ripple and top leadership at Ripple are right now talking to these folks and stating that look what RLUSD can do to strengthen the dollar. As Brian Steele puts out, stablecoins give us an opportunity to continue US dollar dominance across the globe. 54-second clip. Let's play it right here.
I believe that stablecoins in particular give us a real opportunity to maintain dollar dominance across the globe. We've talked a little bit about use cases, and as a policymaker in general, I might not be concerned about the way that someone in Mexico, Panama, Peru, Nigeria, or another location is engaged in transactions. But what we actually see is when Stripe has a neobank in Mexico, or Bridge is used to distribute payments to workers across Latin America, that actually strengthens the US dollar. Would you agree? Can you comment on that briefly?
Yes, I think it strengthens the US in two ways. One, many of the companies engaged in the activity you're describing are themselves American businesses, and so they become stronger. But secondly, and I think this is what your question is
like Ripple
getting at, it increases dollar demand, increases the demand for US treasuries, and it in turn lowers US borrowing costs.
And that's the key. Demand put on the dollar, US Treasury, and US Treasuries, that is music to Donald Trump and his administration's ears, as they want to keep the US dollar strong. They've been very transparent and very vocal about that for a long time now. As we know, Ripple's CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, and Stuart Alderati, the CLO, have had private dinners, private conversations with the administration behind closed doors, and confirmed is that. We heard from Tim Scott just yesterday. This is a 1-minute clip. For far too long, certain industries and American consumers have been left in the dark. That changes today with the Genius Act, a bipartisan step forward that will provide regulatory clarity for payment stablecoins. Let's take a listen.
The digital asset community And more importantly, the American consumers deserve clarity. For far too long, the absence of a regulatory framework has left consumers vulnerable and businesses in the dark. This uncertainty has also stifled innovation here at home in America. That changes today. The Genius Act is a bipartisan step forward in ensuring stablecoins are safe and reliable tools in the financial system. The Genius Act establishes common sense rules that require stablecoin issuers to maintain reserves backed one-to-one.
That's what's going to give you the demand on the dollar.
Comply with anti-money laundering laws and ultimately protect American consumers while promoting the US dollar's strength in the global economy. This is about keeping innovation and opportunity on American soil rather than driving it overseas. We are also taking an action today to end the weaponization of financial regulators.
And again, guys, while this is all being said and done, not just words, this is actually being done, big shout out to Brad Garlinghouse for being behind the scenes, pushing RLUSD, which again will be on the XRPL, with XRP being the burn token. Every single transaction, there will be a small burn of XRP taken out of existence. The most obvious play on the market is XRP right now. You buy, you hold, you get rich over time, easy peasy. As Brad Garlinghouse put this out last night, stablecoin policy is on the way. Big thanks to these senators for their commitment and with the Genius Act. Now, yesterday we heard from Mr. Clown Charles Gasparino talking about Ethereum being a non-security just like XRP. There's no comparison. And what Vet put out here, I like very much so. XRP is commodity. There were no VCs, no venture capitalists, no middlemen, and no ICO. As Digital Asset Investor writes on top of this as well, reminder that the entire Hinman speech was based on a lie that apparently continues to this day, as they just can't admit that XRP has never been a security. We can't say the same for the rest of the assets out there. Now, the SEC is awaiting confirmation of Paul Atkins before approving the XRP ETFs. We're waiting for Paul Atkins for a lot of things, guys, and we just need the White House to get the paperwork, the documents in, and get this rolling, as the agency is awaiting confirmation of Trump's nominee for SEC Chair Paul Atkins before decisions on ETFs are made. So we know they're going to happen. It's a matter of time. I know a lot of people are getting impatient with these ETFs, myself included, but we have to know it is in fact coming. We just got to get Paul Atkins in. Now, before I move into some Blackrock talk here, guys, and I want to touch back on Brad Garlinghouse speaking in Dubai states, as Mr. Man puts out this, the blockchain is the underpinning of the next generation of financial service, and seeing Dubai and UAE lean into that will service them well. It appears to be serving them well so far. Let's check it out. 27 second clip right here.
I think many people probably in this audience agree that blockchain technologies really are the underpinning of a next generation of financial services. And seeing the UAE and seeing Dubai lean into that, I think is going to serve this region and certainly this local region very well.
And then also, let's talk about Blackrock. Yes, Blackrock is closely following the Ripple versus SEC case. This is documented. They know Blackrock brought up the example, this came out of Bitcoin.com, of the SEC suing and its executives over sales of XRP. In the years prior to the SEC's action, XRP's market capitalization at times reached over 100 billion. However, in weeks following the SEC's complaint, XRP's market capitalization fell to less than 10 billion, the asset management firm noted. They're watching very closely. They're not going to get involved with XRP in a big way until this SEC case is closed, I do believe. But they are poised to follow XRP ETFs that we're seeing being filed out there. There is no way in my mind, I think many of you can agree and attest to this as well, that they're going to allow all these major financial institutions, big asset management firms like Franklin Templeton, a $1.5 trillion asset firm, to get in and then just sit on the sidelines. Nate Garisi, president of ETF Store, shared insights on X platform revealing that BlackRock is preparing to apply for spot ETFs tied to Solana and XRP, stating, "I'm ready to log formal prediction. BlackRock will file for both Solana and XRP ETFs. Solana could be any day. I think the XRP once SEC lawsuit is concluded." And so as we talk about this, BlackRock's XRP ETF filing, well, what do we know is coming, guys? We know the approvals this year will happen. We know the SEC and Ripple case is just about guaranteed to be wrapped up this year. At this point in time, we are sitting at $2.36 for XRP. Dirt cheap still is XRP, but it won't be after BlackRock and others come in a massive way. And as President Trump put out here today saying, quote, "Our economy will boom like never before." Maybe you believe that, maybe you don't. But globally, one thing I am very confident on is XRP is going to boom like never before. We will see institutions gobbling up XRP, putting it on their balance sheets, and more importantly, the utility of this token being utilized by the big banking system and others, which is going to spark that price of XRP, the likes of which we have never seen ever in the past. Speculative pumps we had in the past. Utility pumps is what we have coming to us in the future, which will far exceed our wildest dreams, in my personal opinion. That's all I got for you for now, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. In the description, we'll have links for discounts for a self-custody wallet, the Decent wallet, and also in a pinned comment. Appreciate you all. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you all in the next one.